Hey guys, welcome back. Houston Math Prep here. In this video, we're going to look at some examples of solving absolute value equations. So, when we solve absolute value equations, the steps are going to be as follows. So, step one is going to be isolate the absolute value if that is not already done. Second, that is going to be split into the positive and the negative solutions. And then step three is going to be solve each equation. So here, in this example of absolute value of 2x minus 3 equals 5, step one has already been completed. Isolating the absolute value means get the absolute value onto one side of the equal sign by itself. That has already been done for us. So the next step is going to be to split into positive and negative versions. So I'm going to remove the absolute value, so get 2x minus 3, and then that's going to be equal to positive 5, and 2x minus 3 equals negative 5. So remembering that absolute values tell us distance only from 0, not direction. So that's why we have both the positive 5 and the negative 5. Okay, on to step 3. We want to solve each of these equations. These are just basic linear equations, so we're just going to go ahead and solve these for x. So add 3 to both sides. We get 2x equals 8. Divide both sides by 2, and one solution we get is x equals 4. Now following the same procedure over here, adding 3 to both sides, I get 2x equals negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2, and dividing both sides by 2, my second solution is x equals negative 1. So my two solutions for this equation are x equals 4 and x equals negative 1. Okay, let's try another one together. Following those same 3 steps, remember step 1 is isolate the absolute value, step 2, split into the positive and the negative, and step 3, solve each of your 2 equations. Here we need to actually work on step 1. We're going to need to isolate the absolute value. So right now we have the absolute value of 1 minus 2x plus 6. So in order to isolate, I'm going to first move that 6 over by subtracting 6 from both sides. That leaves me with the absolute value of 1 minus 2x equals 9 minus 6 is 3. So now that my absolute value is isolated, I'm going to go ahead and split into my positive and negative versions here. So I get 1 minus 2x equals positive 3, and 1 minus 2x equals negative 3. Solving for x, I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. I get negative 2x equals 2. Dividing both sides by negative 2, I get x equals negative 1 as one of my solutions. On to my second one, subtract 1 from both sides. Negative 2x equals negative 3 minus 1, or negative 4. Dividing both sides by negative 2, my second solution is x equals positive 2. All right, check out our next video for more examples. Until then, catch you next time.